Welcome to the Wisdom Path, a place where we explore thoughts, emotions, and personal growth in simple and powerful ways. In this video, we're diving into the invisible battles in our minds, the ones that quietly shape how we feel and act every day. What if most of your problems aren't really problems at all? What if the real issue is the way you think about them? Stick around, because this could change how you face life. And don't forget to hit subscribe so you don't miss the next episodes filled with practical wisdom for a better life. The way you think shapes everything. Let me tell you a quick story. Tom was stuck. He had a good job, a nice apartment, and friends who cared about him. But he always felt like something was wrong. Every mistake at work made him feel like a failure. Every text not replied to made him think people didn't like him. His head was full of what-ifs and worst-case scenarios. One day, during a quiet walk, a simple thought hit him. Maybe I'm not broken. Maybe I just believe I am. That one idea changed everything. Tom didn't need to change his life. He needed to change the way he thought about his life. The problem is rarely the problem. Let's be honest. How many times have you stressed out about something small? A delayed email, an awkward meeting, a random comment someone made. In reality, these things are not as big as we make them. What makes them feel big is the story we attach to them. As the quote goes, 99% of the harm is caused in your head by you and your thoughts. It's not just the situation. It's how you perceive it. Imagine two people standing in the rain. One is frustrated, thinking, "Ugh, my day is ruined." The other one smiles and says, "Well, free shower." Same rain, different mindset. The rain isn't the problem. The attitude is. Fact-check your thoughts. Your mind is a storyteller. It takes little details and fills in the blanks with assumptions, most of which are based on past pain, insecurities, or fear. Let's say your boss sends you a short message. "We need to talk." What happens next? You imagine being fired, replaced, criticized. But the truth? It could be about a new opportunity. It could be nothing serious at all. Here's a tip. Before believing a thought, ask yourself, is this 100% true? Do I have real evidence? Am I assuming the worst? Treat your thoughts like emails from strangers. Don't click on them until you check the sender. Your mind is a mirror, not a window. Your mind doesn't just reflect what's outside. It reflects what's inside too. So if you often think, people don't like me, I'm not good enough, something bad is going to happen. It says more about your inner state than your outer world. It's like wearing dark glasses all day. The world looks gloomy, not because it is, but because of the lens you're looking through. How to shift your thinking. Here are 3 simple tools you can use. 1. Name the thought. When a negative thought pops up, say it out loud or write it down. I'm having the thought that I'm going to fail. Naming it helps create distance between you and the thought. 2. Challenge the story. Ask, is there another way to look at this? Maybe instead of, they don't like me, you could say, maybe they're just busy. 3. Choose a better response. You can't always control the thought, but you can choose how you respond to it. Like Tony Robbins once said, the quality of your life is the quality of your thoughts. So practice better thoughts, one at a time. The garden of the mind. Imagine your mind as a garden. Every thought is a seed. If you keep planting seeds of doubt, fear, and worry, what will grow? Weeds. But if you start planting seeds of calm, courage, and clarity, eventually, that's the garden you'll live in. It takes time, it takes care, but it's possible. Small steps to practice today. Here are a few things you can do starting now. Write down 3 negative thoughts you had today. Fact-check them like a detective. Rewrite them into more realistic or kind ones. For example, I always mess up. I made a mistake, but I can learn from it. Do this daily. Bit by bit, you'll rewire your brain. You can't overthink your way to peace. Have you ever stayed up late thinking about something that happened years ago, or worried about something that hasn't even happened yet? You're not alone. We often try to solve the past and future inside our heads. We replay old conversations. We imagine all the bad things that could go wrong. We think and think, hoping we'll feel better. But here's the truth. You can't overthink your way to a better past. You can't overthink your way to a perfect future. You can only act in the present. A story of a man in 2 rooms. Imagine this. There's a man who lives in a house with 3 rooms. One room holds all his past mistakes and regrets. Another is filled with fears about the future, money, health, failure. And in the middle is a small, quiet room called now. But this man never sits in the present. He spends all his time pacing in the past and future rooms, arguing with ghosts and shadows. He forgets the only room where life actually happens, now. Sound familiar? That man is many of us. We live in the mind's time machine, but forget that life is happening here in the present moment. All you really have is now. Let's pause. Take a deep breath. Feel the air in your lungs. Notice the sounds around you. Feel your body where you sit. That's the present. And guess what? Nothing is wrong in this exact second. Right here, right now, you're okay. Eckhart Tolle once said, "Realize deeply that the present moment is all you ever have." So why do we run from it? Because the present feels too simple. Our mind craves problems to solve. It's like a dog looking for a bone to chew on. But life is not a puzzle to fix. It's a moment to live. The present is a gift. Think of life like a conveyor belt. Every moment passes by like a little box. You can either grab it, open it, and live it fully, or let it slide by while you're busy staring at the next one. The phrase present moment is not just poetic, it's literal. It's a gift. That's why it's called the present. You don't need to know what's next. You just need to show up for what's now. Use the present to heal the past and build the future. Here's something powerful. What you do now can actually change your past and future. Not the events, but your relationship to them. For example, if you choose forgiveness now, you free yourself from a past grudge. If you act bravely now, you shape a better future. Let's say you failed at something years ago. You can't go back and fix it, but you can take what you learned and apply it today. That gives new meaning to the failure. Likewise, if you want a better future, don't just think about it, act on it now. Start small, start messy, but start. Presence as a superpower. Being present is like sharpening your vision. Suddenly, you see clearly what matters and what doesn't. Here's how you can begin. 1. 1 minute grounding. Set a timer. Sit quietly for 1 minute. Just notice your breath or sounds. No fixing, no judging, just being. 2. Mindful pauses before replying to a message, before a meeting, before reacting. Pause, breathe. Respond with intention, not impulse. 3. Daily reflection. At the end of your day, ask, where was I truly present today? Where was I lost in thoughts? This helps build awareness over time. A thought experiment. Imagine you're walking through a beautiful forest. The birds are singing. The sun is soft on your face. But instead of noticing, your head is down, looking at your phone, worrying about tomorrow. What did you miss? The forest could be your child's smile, a moment of peace, or a chance to help someone. Most of us aren't lacking experiences. We're lacking presence. Let's borrow a thought from Denzel Washington. Ease is a greater threat to progress than hardship. Being present is not always easy. Your mind will pull you back into drama and noise. But presence is where progress starts. What you can practice today. Here are a few ideas to bring yourself back to now. Write this on a sticky note. Where am I right now? Stick it on your mirror or computer. Take a walk without your phone. Just notice trees, people, sounds. In conversations, really listen. Don't plan your reply. Just be there. The more you practice, the more peaceful your life becomes. Not because problems disappear, but because you show up to face them with clarity. If you found this message helpful, please subscribe and share it with someone who's always caught up in the past or future. In the next episode, we'll explore how acceptance, silence, and letting go can solve problems that thinking never could. Until then, stay present, stay kind, and stay on the path. Silence is not empty. It's full of answers. We often believe that problems require more thinking, more strategies, more talk, more mental effort. But sometimes the more you think, the deeper you sink. Let me tell you a short story. Sarah had a problem she couldn't solve. She tried everything, talking to friends, writing lists, even making pros and cons charts. But the answer never came. One day, she stopped trying. She took a walk by the lake. No podcast, no phone, just silence. And in that stillness, the answer surfaced. Not with a bang, but like a feather landing on water. Silence didn't bring her new information. It simply allowed the truth she already knew to be heard. The power of stillness. Your mind is like a snow globe. When it's shaken, everything is cloudy. But if you let it sit, clarity comes. You don't need all the answers right now. You just need enough peace to hear what life is whispering. When you stop chasing solutions, some of them start chasing you. Give it time. A wise coach once said, "Time heals almost everything. Give it time." If silence is the space, then time is the rhythm. You don't rush a seed into growing. You water it, give it sunlight, and wait. Same goes for your mind, your heart, and your healing. If something's not clear now, it's okay. Let time work. Don't force it. What acceptance really means. Acceptance doesn't mean giving up. It doesn't mean you like the situation. It simply means you stop fighting what already is. Think of it like this. You're standing in the rain. You can scream, get angry, try to push the clouds away. Or you can accept, get a jacket, and keep walking. Acceptance is the jacket. It protects your energy so you can move forward instead of staying stuck in a storm you can't control. A simple truth about anxiety. Here's something to remember. No amount of anxiety will fix your future. No amount of regret will change your past. So where does that leave you? With the now, with what is, and with the choice to accept that this is where you are. As Joe Dispenza says, you can't create a new future while you're stuck in your past. Acceptance is the key that unlocks the door. Letting go, the final freedom. Imagine holding a burning rope. You're in pain, but you hold tighter, because letting go feels scary. But here's the paradox. The rope is already hurting you. Letting go isn't the risk. Holding on is. Whether it's a past mistake, an old relationship, or a dream that didn't come true, letting go doesn't erase it. It simply sets you free. What keeps us holding on? Fear. We fear that if we let go, we lose something. But ask yourself, are you really holding on, or is it holding on to you? When you let go, you create space, and in that space, something new can begin. Tools for silence, acceptance, and letting go. Let's bring this down to practice. Here are some ways to apply what we've talked about. 1. Silent moments daily. Start your day with just 5 minutes of quiet. No music, no phone, just stillness. Let your mind breathe. 2. Say this phrase aloud. I don't have to like it, I just have to live with it for now. It's a powerful way to accept reality without resistance. 3. Let go physically. Write down what you're holding on to, then tear it up, burn it safely, or throw it in the trash. Let your body show your brain that it's safe to release. A metaphor, carrying stones. Imagine every regret, fear, and problem is a stone in your backpack. Every day you carry this bag, even while working, eating, laughing. It weighs you down, slowly, silently. Now imagine taking one stone out each day, just one. After a while, your steps feel lighter. You breathe easier. You stand taller. That's what this work is about. You don't need to fix everything today. You just need to put down one stone. Life is not a battle. It's a flow. When you stop fighting the current, you begin to float. Acceptance doesn't mean weakness, it means wisdom. And silence, that's where wisdom speaks. If your mind feels noisy, give it space. If your heart feels heavy, let something go. If life feels out of control, accept what you can't control and focus on what you can. Thank you for joining me on this journey on the Wisdom Path. We've learned how your thoughts shape your world, how presence gives you power, and how silence and acceptance bring peace. If these lessons helped you, please subscribe to the channel and share this series with someone you care about. Because sometimes one idea, shared at the right moment, can change a life. Stay kind, stay present, and remember, the path to wisdom is already under your feet. Just take the next step